channel. It's Jerry 254. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the post notification by clicking the bell so that you can get notified whenever I post any new video. So let's get started into the video. So I remember I was in high school. I was in form 4, guys, and as a form 4 you have to be a role model. You have to do things that are according to the rules of the school, definitely. So it was closing day, and in our school, I schooled in Kitale, by the way, at St. Monica's Girls High School. If you schooled in that school, kindly give this video a thumbs up. So I was in form 4 and it was closing day. So in our school, it was like if we were to go home tomorrow, we could like close the school today. Like today night, we could go assemble in the dining hall. Then we could be given speeches from the principal and the teachers, and name them, everybody, their counselors, everybody. And then the next day in the morning, we could just wake up, do the cleaning, and then assemble at the parade. Then the principal mark you, the principal mark this one, because it is what led to my tragedy. The principal could dismiss us. You could not dismiss yourself. You could only be dismissed by the principal. So we woke up the next day. We obviously put on skirts zetu zilikuwa tumeka under pressure. If you don't know what under pressure is, I'm really sorry. Under pressure is whereby you are where you're sleeping, your bed, you have like 2 mattresses. We used to inherit mattresses in high school, baby. Oh, excuse whatever is outside there. My house is we live in a village, in short, and that's a donkey. So to my story then, under pressure is whereby you inherit a mattress, then you have 2 mattresses. Like we could inherit mattresses from those that have finished form 4. Like you book a mattress and then they give you their mattresses, because not most students carry mattresses home. So under pressure is whereby when you have 2 mattresses, then in the middle you put your skirt. Our skirts had pleats, so you just arrange the pleats, then you put it there, then you'll be sleeping on this on the whatever, on the mattress. Then the mattress, vile sasa umeziweka hizo pleats, ukilalia hiyo mattress, it will be like you are ironing it every night. Then closing day manzi unatokelezea. So tukavaa our skirts, our blouses, our socks. Then we assembled at the parade, waiting for the principal to dismiss us. Obviously, our principal used to be very timely, so by the time we got at the parade, she was obviously in the office. So we waited for her to dismiss us. 10 minutes zikapita, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes. Guys, we stood there for 1 hour. And remember, umejipodoa, umejipaka fair and lovely, and fair melts under the sun. I don't know if we were washamba or what, but most of my classmates used to use fair and lovely and golden touch. So there, umejipaka, umejipodoa podoa, you're ready to go home, and 1 hour under the sun, it starts melting. So umejipaka kwa kama rashika 30 bob. Lord, if you don't know what Lord is, and inaanza kuevaporate, the good smell evaporates in the air and you start smelling sweat. So after 1 hour, we are still standing under the sun parade, waiting to be dismissed. So me, I was very impatient in life, but I'm always very impatient in life. So me hour tukajichocha. Then we went outside the gate. But when we reached the gate man was like, has the principal dismissed you guys? We were like, yeah, the principal already has dismissed us. So we were just the earlier group. So we were just rushing to go home. So he allowed us to pass the gate. So we went. So after getting out of the gate, we were like, it's not a big deal, even nobody will notice, because my school was like over 700 pupils. Like only 4 of us could not make a difference. Like Princess Ange notice we are not there, and she could just come and lead us in a prayer, then give us our final words, then we could be dismissed. It was just something, a 5-minute thing, then she could dismiss us. So we were like, the rest of the pupils will just follow. So as we were on the way, we could like walk from the school to town. Then from town now we could disperse, kila mtu anaenda njia yake, wherever you're going home. So on our way to town, our biology teacher passed us. He was on a motorbike, so he just looked at us, and our biology teacher was very silent. So we just said, he's very silent. Even he would go and tell the principal he has seen students on the way. Manzi, wah, wah, wah. The devil is a liar, wallahi. So we reached town. Then we went to the super. Obviously ulikuwa unaenda super, you buy a big loaf. That a big loaf, you take it to your sister's biscuits and everything. And by the way, what could be buying that pocket money, your pocket money that you have saved? Then you go and hang out. You know, other schools have also closed on that day, so obviously your BF, your boyfriend, is somewhere there. But then high school was very fun. So after dispersing from Tao, everybody went their way. So that very night, I was in Facebook, I remember. Then one of my classmates, my friend obviously, she told me the principal said that there were some students who went home without permission, without being dismissed. And she said that those students who left school without being dismissed should report to her office on the first day of opening day. Guys, you can't imagine how I felt. And our principal could give you a slap. When I just remember that, she has never slapped me, but I've witnessed her slapping people. I even just feel like crying, remembering that time. Hey, I could just imagine the way she could slap me. But she could just call you in front of the parade and give you a hot slap. Why? Why? Hey, I don't know why I'm crying. I just remember that slap, though she never slapped me. So I shared the news to my other Kurutus, and we were like, yeah, there's no big deal. Maybe they're just joking. Maybe we never took it seriously, but personally I took it seriously. But the rest just maybe they're joking. We'll just go and confirm in school. So the holidays were good. We enjoyed and blah blah blah. So the day of going to school reached. Obviously, me, I was tensed, but the rest were like giving me morale, not to be tense. And remember, I mean, niliwachocha twende home. I incited them that we should go home, but the regrets come after. So the first day of school, obviously we could not go and see the principal because she could not be around, and people are really busy looking for their mattresses, their boxes yani sandukus and blah blah blah. So the next day before parade, we decided to go and see the principal. So first we confirmed with the class prefect, because obviously prefects were very loyal, they could not lie to you. And she was like, yeah, the principal said you should go and see her. So tukajipeleka kwa office ya prince. So when we reached the office of the principal, our hearts, just imagining that slap, all of us feared the slap manze. Our principal had a hot slap manze. Hey, me kwanza I fear slaps, and being kid I just fear, it just gives me, I have a phobia, I just have a phobia. I remember we just stood in front of the door like for 5 minutes before knocking and entering. And you have ever just started crying way before you are like beaten? I remember that day, and our principal said you could not load yourself. By loading I mean whereby you put a lot of shorts inside. You wear a lot of shorts, then your skirt on top. Our principal, or maybe you wear a jeans short, those two small shorts. They call it what? Small shorts, or you can put on like 3 shorts. You know, we used to be very notorious in high school. Maze, our principal could give you one cane hapa kwa makalio, huh? And then she feels, unajua, if you wear jeans it will like sound like bah. So she could just know, so she could tell you to remove that whatever you're wearing inside there in front of her, and if you refuse, you'll be paraded and you'll be faced to remove that whatever you are wearing in front of the parade. So Bear was just there with my underwear under my skirt, shaking like a leaf, and I incited them. So they were like telling me, sasa only to incite. And I just told them, I did force you to follow me. See, we also incited each other. I'm not the one to blame. So finally, I knocked the door. And the principal was like, yes, coming. So we entered one by one. There were 4 of us, so we entered the office. And Prissy was like, yes, how may I help you? So maybe she thought maybe we were going to consult her on something. She doesn't know. Because she was just told, but she didn't know. Me personally, our Prissy, I didn't know me personally. Because me, I was like underground. Was those people who were working underground. So she didn't know me. So we like introduced ourselves. Then she was like, yes, what's your mistake, or what do you want? Then we said, and then our princess used to wear specs. Hey, she could just look at you under those specs, manzi. Could feel a rush in your body. Like, she was very hot tempered and she was very strict. So she asked us, you're in form 4 and you sneaked out of school without my permission? And our principal, by the way, whenever she tells you something, dare not say to reply. So we just said yes, we are the ones. So she said, kneel down. What are you doing? Kneel down. So we just kneeled down, or we knelt. I don't know. We did whatever that is called kupiga magoti chini. So guys, she continued to gombanisha me. So me just kept quiet because you know you cannot, when you're in trouble, the reply that you might think of giving may be the one that will land you in greater trouble. So akatuambia wote tulale chini. So we all slept down, ready to be caned. So while we were sleeping, guys, I don't know, actually the devil comes at the wrong time, manzi. Someone just decided to pollute. I don't know. It's so funny. That really inatokanga tu pole pole. So we just smelled the air circulating. Someone just farted in the principal's office. Manze, you are in one trouble. And then someone decides to do that in the principal's office. So she told us, apart from that, you're coming to destroy the air in my office. From force. Are you from force? Are you really serious, girls? So she could just address, but then she used to address us as girls. So are you serious, girls? So we all kept quiet, me because I was just shivering, because obviously it's not me. Me cannot do that in front of, and never ask a girl if she's the one who was farted. Obviously she will deny it. And then the principal walked out of the office, akatuacha hapo. So we began asking, but then I began, I told her, sasa nani amenyamba? Everyone was like, si mimi, si mimi, si mimi. Okay, ni hewa imenyamba, sawa, acha tungoje tuchapwe juu ni hewa imenyamba. Hakuna mtu amenyamba hapa. So as we were sleeping there, the principal walked in, and then she told us, you are still lying there and you have farted in my office. Can you get up and get out of my office? So we were like, oh my god, thank you Jesus, thank you Jesus. That word to get out of my office was very convenient. So we got out of the office. She opened the curtains and the windows, and then she had an air freshener. She sprayed the air freshener in the office. And then so we were standing outside there, and then I don't know, someone said something funny and we giggled. Like, we didn't laugh, we were like kumbe she had us. And then she came outside the office, and then she just looked at us and said, you are still laughing? You sneaked out of school, you have done whatever you did in my office, and you are out here laughing? Are you serious, for force? Are you serious? Go to the parade and kneel down. So we went to the parade and knelt down. And then guys, as we were kneeling down, we saw all the teachers in the staff room come outside, and then they just stood there in front of us. So we were just kneeling, and then the principal came with a bunch of canes, man. A bunch of canes. When I remember that today, guys, I feel like crying because I just remember how we were whipped seriously in front of the parade. Then the principal asked us, oh, English is hard. Oh, the principal, I guess I'm so emotional, even the words can't come out clearly. The principal asked us, what are you still doing kneeling? Can you lie down? So we just lay down, manze. And then each teacher had a cane on their hand, guys, and you can imagine what followed, guys. And then after what followed, we were whipped seriously, manze. And then we were told to lie on the sun. After being whipped, mnalala tu kwa jua. Lunchtime came, it passed, manze, you've been caned. And then lunchtime is there, unasikia tu bell ya lunchtime. And you know, in our school, bell ya lunchtime ingegonga hivi, people were rushing, running running for food, because we used to make a queue, and we were like over 700 pupils, and we could queue a serious queue, like from here to Mount Longo, or to I don't know where. And it was just Githeri, manze. If you could miss Githeri na compare, that was the worst moment in my life. Then that day we just slept under the sun. Lunchtime ikapita, And then we were told to go for lunch at around 2:30. 2:30, seriously, food gani utakuta kitchen? So we went to the kitchen, guys, and guess what we found in the kitchen? All the githeri was over, and then imagine what was left in the sufuria. Soup, 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 a lot of soup and soup and soup, and weevils on top. They're just looking at us like, you wanna eat me, baby? So guys, we didn't have an option, so we just drank the soup and the weevils, and that is